Alright, Cancer, and everyone, these are actually all signs readings, but it's called the Cure for Cancer, because Cancer is the hot spot of this connection cycle. It's the fastest moving connection, and most Cancers, everybody should be concerned with what happens with Cancer's connection, because it bleeds over onto all the other signs. It's the hot spot. And if you don't think it is, well, ask any tarot reader who makes up 85% of their channel, and they'll probably tell you it's Cancer. But these are all signs readings. This is Cure for Cancer. I like to point that out because I think everybody should be watching these to find out what's going on in the soulmate cycle in general. Anyway, that said, this is an impromptu reading. I had not planned to do a Cure for Cancer tonight, but I am. Why? Well, I'll show you in my pre-shuffle in a minute. It's about pressure, right? Billy Joel, he got a song called Pressure, doesn't he? Yeah, you should listen to that. That's what's going on. But anyway, it's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading's timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's no time in the energy. Ooh, my pre-shuffle, I said why I'm here. Normally, I don't use the animal deck for the Cure for Cancer. Most of you who've been here a while know I use the Light Seer deck. I'm not. I'm using the animal deck today, which is a deeper, darker, voodoo-y kind of deck. Anyway, underneath this Three of Cups is a Knight of Wands. There's like a whole pile of messages here. That's why I'm going, I don't know what to say. So I'll just rattle off a few of the big ones, and if one of those resonates with you, great. The easiest one, the one at the top, the energy is very clear that somebody who didn't open up before is about to make a brave move forward. And I asked near future here. This is within the next few weeks on the top side. Sometime between now and the next full moon, which by the way is an eclipse. A Pisces full moon eclipse. It could happen, it could happen 3 minutes from this reading. It could. I'm not a Time Lord, I don't control things, but this is frantic energy. They're feeling the loss, and I'll explain in a minute. But I don't do impromptu readings for no reason. You know, I had something else planned here for this moment. The other main energy here is somebody has left a third party, and they don't want to lose everything. They want to at least establish some kind of foundation with you. That's the main energy. But what's causing this? Well, pressure. Here's Billy Joel showing up here with his song Pressure. And it's got a lot of tension in it. It's a tension song. It really is. It's got a lot of pressure to it. Just the music alone. It's pressure. From what? It's Ten of Wands. Okay. The pressure from what? The universe. The stopgap. You're gone. You're gone. They can't feel you. Now, I'm about to start the November readings, probably on Wednesday, but I might do the overview video tomorrow, which you all know if you've been here a while, the overview videos for the month are very important because they set the tone. And I got a tone to set. Oh, Jesus. So I might do that tomorrow, and the Novembers are about to start. That stopgap is, they can't, this is deep pressure from the universe itself. It's a lot. And the star is underneath it here. It's a card of communication when it falls here, long-awaited communication, okay? Let's do this. Let me shuffle the deck and let's see what's going on here, all right? And I gave you a couple of different scenarios. It doesn't matter if your person's married or not. It means nothing. It's there in the energy. It's a general reading. A lot of people watch these readings. This reading will have 10,000 views by morning, and I'm doing it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon here on October 25th. So there's a lot. I try to give you all the angles I can that are here. But the main theme is somebody, long-awaited conversation is on its way in. I get the impression for some of you that are here, I feel it in the static energy, that you don't think you're ever going to hear from this person. In fact, you may not have for quite some time. I get that impression. I feel that in the energy. How do I phrase this? I can't even find the words to tell you this energy. It's very It's very weird. This person's wanted to come in for a long time and say something. This might even, I was about to say this might even be a very specific reading, but I don't think it is. I think this is that Cancer energy. It's old energy. It has a taste to it. It's just with all the energies coming into play, and November's got an eclipse, a Pisces eclipse. It's a partial eclipse, but it's an eclipse. And we've got the 11/11 portal energy as well, which is similar to the Aries full moon energy. It's causing truth to come to the surface here, and I feel a lot of that here. I feel a lot of truth. Yeah, before the cut, it's the Emperor. It's the Burger King. Okay, it's just the card before the cut. Okay, so this sets the tone. This is who we're talking about. Okay, if I had to pick a position in my reading for before the cut, it's who or what are we talking about here? Okay, this is the what you talking about Willis position. All right, what do we got here? What comes after the Emperor? What's the Emperor going to do? Page of Cups. The Emperor is coming, I don't want to say reluctantly, because I don't think it is. I don't think it's reluctantly. I think the Emperor's just coming, and it's like a test message. Are you still there? You know, kind of a thing like that. It's like that. It is. And I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy to me to say it. I wasn't expecting this reading for you today. I wasn't. I go into these neutral. I have to. A reader that doesn't go in neutral just ends up reading themselves. You know, you've seen it out there on YouTube. You know, you watch somebody and you go, well, obviously she broke up with somebody and she's waiting for them to, you know, I mean, it's obvious. It's very difficult, you know, to separate. So you have to separate yourself. You have to be neutral. I'm giving the deck a final shuffle right now for Cure for Cancer here, universe. What are you trying to tell me here about the Emperor coming in, Page of Cups? Little apology. When pigs fly. This is someone you don't even think you're going to hear from. This particular DM. This is, you know, you probably, some of you in this energy, not all, a very small percentage, but some of you aren't even sure if this person. This is tied to that 3 cards I did the other night as well, a little bit, with someone who you don't even think it was thinking about you, or you might be losing your mind or something. Yeah. Okay, you know, here in the Cure for Cancer, we pull 5 cards from the bottom, and then I pull an 8 card reading. Our base card at the bottom, and remember what I just got done telling you, is the Moon. Yeah, this is really tied to that 3 card reading I did. The 3 quick cards with me about if you think it's all in your head and you think you're never going to hear from this person, they're never going to open up and all that stuff. Listen, there's shit going on in the energy right now. I've explained some of it to you, but some of it I don't explain because it's just going to confuse you. Okay? And I'm not doing that because you're stupid. I'm doing it because it's just going to confuse you. There's a lot more going on here than what you realize. And in your situation and in the energy. Okay? It's just like when you take your car to a mechanic, like I said before. He doesn't explain everything that's happening with your engine. Well, we took the bolts out of the main and then we dropped he's not going to go in. He'll tell you the basics of what you need to know, or basically he'll just say it's fixed. Here's your bill, kind of a thing. So, yes, I've told you about the stopgap and I've told you about all this, but there's still other things around that are all happening, that are making it happen and making it work. There's a lot you don't know where your situation is concerned, going on behind the scenes here. There's a reason I got the Knight of Wands there in my pre-shuffle with the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is a very powerful card. It's the flow of emotion. And it's tied to a person's third party going bye-bye and them coming toward you with a Knight of Wands underneath it. And, or, if your person's not in a third situation, either a career type thing, family or job, it's just someone who never opened up. What you don't know. Okay, here's the 1 card, the Moon. There is some fear here too. Okay? But there's a lot that's not lit up. One of the things that's not lit up, and this is a message I need to make very clear because I've already mentioned it, it's in the energy, is the Queen of Pentacles here. I don't care, and I say this all the time, and I still get people on Twitter that say, well, my person is that. I get it. I personally don't give a fuck about the 3D. If I live in both. I'm in the 3D and I'm in the 5D. If I had my choice, I would stay in the fucking 5D because it is beautiful there. And I live there as much as I can. I only come out for air every once in a while and food, you know. But this person has a huge high, at least in the soul, they are madly in love with you. They are magnetically drawn. You are the reason they keep going. Believe it or not. And I don't care what they tell you in the 3D. I don't care if they told you you smell funny and they ran. I don't care. This is a repeating message from that 3 quick cards I did the other night. And I thought it was a specific reading, and that reading got 99.9% approval, and it did something like 10,000 plays in like 6 hours or some shit. I wasn't even expecting that. I know this is in the energy. It's very strong. And this is a message for somebody who needs to know that this person does hold you in high regard. What's underneath that? The Fool. They're coming to get you. They're going to take a leap of faith. They see it as a risk. I said there's fear here. They see it as a risk. It's why they see it as a risk, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I can use logic. I can read the energy and apply some logic and say they see it as a risk because they acted the fool. They blew you off. They were rude to you, maybe. I don't know. For some of you, they did say you smelled funny. That's rude. You know, now they got to come back in. We saw the Page of Cups. The Emperor downshifted to a Page of Cups. The Emperor is all 4 kings. And they're coming in as a page. Why? Because look at the little fawn. That's the Page of Pentacles in this deck. That's you. You're the grown-up deer. You know, we've covered this before. And it's what's going on, but it's different now with the 10 of Wands on top of the Judgment card in the pre-shuffle. That's pressure from mommy and daddy. And I'm not talking about their mommy and daddy. I'm talking about the universe, mommy and daddy. All right. What's underneath this? Oh, look who came back. A little Back to the Future action. I did a lot of shuffling. I did a lot of shuffling for this because I told you a whole bunch. All that time I was talking, I was shuffling. Three of Cups is back. Yeah, they're coming in to open up. And you know, I could read this a few different ways. It's from the cards. What you don't know is this person has high regard for you, and they're coming in. Look, this little chick is coming right for you. And this is communication. This is a card. This is as powerful a card as of communication as if the 8 of Wands was here. But I like this better. This is emotional communication. Birds, the sun. The sun illuminates everything. We start with a crescent moon, which can't light much. This is, excuse me, do you have a flashlight? I can't see anything. I don't think you know fully what's going on with this person internally and maybe within their world. Well, I've done enough fly on the wall readings to know what's going on in their world. I mean, I've done probably, if we count the quickies, 17 or 18 fly on the wall readings where we go to their house with a little spy camera. The readings come up the same every time. The odds of that are incalculable. They're huge. And we end again Back to the Future. Meaning the pre-shuffle, after all that shuffling, a cut and a huge shuffle, the pre-shuffle came back with a few extra cards on top of it. It's the Knight of Wands. They're coming in. This is the most spectacular 5-card bottom of a Cure for Cancer we've ever had. And you can review past Cure for Cancers if you want. I've never seen anything like this. Bookending the moon is the Knight of Wands. That alone says what you don't know is they're coming right towards you. Everything that's got forward movement is coming toward you. Your energy is attached to this. You're the one you're the adult deer here. You're the emotionally secure one. This is Empress energy. This is the Queen of Pentacles. It is the magnetic. It is what makes the Empress irresistible, alluring, nurturing to the soul. The Fool's coming toward, the Knight of Wands is coming toward, and in between here is communication, somebody opening up who never opened up before. Let's flip this sucker and do a reading. You ready? Are we on camera? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's get these on camera. All right. Everybody good? That's good enough, right? Okay. All right. All right, kids, it's on. Right? It's the goat with its feet on fire. This shit is on. It's on fire. You might think that's bad. Oh, the devil, all their shit again, all their red flags, all their crap. No. No. Watch. Yeah. You're all they're thinking about. You're the Ten of Wands with mommy and daddy, the judgment pushing them. It's right here. It's obsession. It's obsession because they've lost something on their side. I'm going to say it. I'm going to put my neck out because it doesn't matter. There's a third energy here, and it does not. And it really is. It does not fucking matter if they're married or in another relationship. Whatever the third energy is, it could be their hang-ups. It could be a career. It could be a persona that they were trying to keep up. You know, and the Emperor does that, especially the Burger King. It could be the Burger King aspect is this devil energy. Either way, they've lost something on their side and they are laser-like focused on building a foundation with you, the Three of Pentacles. And I'll tell you something you won't believe. When I decided, I took a little walk before I did this reading, and I was trying to think of the other reading I was going to do. And then Cure for Cancer kept coming in, right? Cure for Cancer kept coming in. And the card that popped in my head was Three of Pentacles. And we didn't see it until now. It wasn't like it was in the pre-shuffle or something. It's the Three of Pentacles. There's something, they're obsessed. I pick up on their energy. I have to do these readings. And I'm telling you, look at this. I mean, everybody here is coming toward here. Now, they do think it's a risk. And there's fear here, too. There's fear. Devil is fear. The moon is fear. There is some fear. That's why that Page of Cups came up. Okay? You know, they're coming with the tail between the legs. But, yeah. The Two of Wands, something on their side has ended. I told you. I stuck my neck out. I could have gotten an egg on my face right here if I didn't get something that indicated what I just got done saying. Something on their side has ended. Okay? Two of Wands is letting go of something to come towards something else and build a foundation here. I'm 100% correct. Okay? And if you don't think I am, think again, because there's a third energy here. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be the Burger King aspect within them. Their controlling nature, got to have things their way. The aspect that causes them to focus on pentacles instead of love. All they can focus on is this now. The universe has forced that by taking it away. It's easy to not... here's the thing. It's easy to not focus on love when you feel it. I know that sounds counterintuitive to you, but think about it for a second, okay? It's like you're pissed at somebody, okay? Because hate and love are actually very hard for any energy reader to tell apart. It's hard for equipment to tell apart, you know, when you get hooked up to machines. So just follow me here. You're pissed at somebody. You're not speaking to them. It's very easy for you to focus on your work and just, you know, go about your day and whatever and distract yourself. No, I don't want to deal with that, right? Okay, now imagine that person is dead. It's a lot more difficult because you've got unfinished business with that person and you're never going to get a chance to fix that. That's where your person's at. You're basically dead to them with the stopgap in place. And that's why everybody's readings are coming up the same way, but they're not going deep enough to really know, most of them anyway, some of them are, but most of them aren't really going deep enough to know what's going on here with it. This is what's going on, okay? This is somebody who, with the Fool and the Knight of Wands here, and this Three of Cups, this is somebody who normally I would get a card around this Three of Cups that indicates they don't want to. It's stressful for them to open up. I don't have that. I've got to go in. And it's obsession. It really is. It's an obsession to come in. They've left something behind. If it's a marriage, then they're done. They've checked out of that. Okay? Four of Swords. They're healing this devil energy. These are bookends. These two are read together. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. They're healing whatever this is. They're getting past this to come in and work on things with you. They've let something go, and they see a whole new world here. They just want to. I don't think this person, and I've said this for a while, I don't, because I'm here studying the connection. I'm tracking this sucker, and I've seen this. This person is beginning each time it comes around. Each time the cycle of your connection comes around, this person realizes more and more and more each time it gets stronger and stronger and stronger that they don't want to live with the what if. Okay? It's very important to understand that. Now I'm going to pull these one by one. I'm going to clarify. And I'm going to clarify with the Light Seer deck. Okay? I'm going to use 2 decks here. Why is the Devil here? We go bottom of the Light Seer, by the way. You see this card? Your overall energy? I haven't touched this deck since earlier today. I don't even know if I've touched it today. I may have touched it today. I think I did a reading with it. But anyway, I put my cards back randomly and I shuffle. And I didn't look. I didn't know this was at the bottom. It's the moon. We got double moons here. There's a lot going on. I just got verification on everything I just told you. So whatever's going on here, this to me is mind-blowing. I can't find the words to tell you how mind-blowing that is to see this. Because usually I get resistance to the 3 of Cups from this person. I get resistance. I get a 10 of Wands here. Or a 10 of Wands here. There's some sort of yeah but in the bottom row. There are no yeah buts here. There's just, you have no idea what's going on. There's a little bit of fear. They're working on the fear because the fear bounces over here too, because we got an energy match with the 2 cards there from the background. You can see it. I can feel it. Why is the Devil here? This is unreal. And this is a compelled reading. When I do these, you know, I got something else in mind here. Okay, I'll do the Cure for Cancer, universe. And it wasn't playing around. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil? Give me a moment here. Light Seers want to talk. Okay, I'm going to give you the bottom card and the top card. All right, the bottom card is the affecting energy. The affecting energy is what I told you about the 4 of Swords with the Devil. It's changing. Wheel of Fortune. This Devil energy is no longer affecting this person. It's still around them, but it's not. It's being stopgapped in a way. In a way, it's not technically, but just to give you the example, it's being shut off for a moment. We're just going to shut this down for a moment, right? It's like in Star Wars. I love mentioning Star Wars. I don't know why. It's like they had to, before they blew up the Death Star, they had to wait for the shields to go down or something. There had to be like they had to get the shields down, or there's something like that where they had to get the shields down. The person's shields are going down. And while they're down, the universe is shoving them right through the damn door. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody is single and free to pursue. Something toxic on their side has ended. I back that up. I will stand behind that comment. I will fucking stand behind that and fight you to the death on that. Something on their side that's toxic has come to a fucking end. So much so that they're getting their shit together. And I think they're getting their shit together because I get a message over here that they keep going because of you. You are what keeps them going. And I know you don't believe that because they treat you like shit in the 3D, and I've told you 1,000 times, I don't care about the 3D. I personally don't. People are full of shit. I tell you all the time, if you could live as me for 15 seconds, you would want out. You'd be like, okay, please take you back. Okay. I walk around all day with my shields up. I have to. I got more shields up than the Starship Enterprise. You know, I could stop the photon torpedoes without any problem. I have to, because people are full of shit. And it's painful. It's painful to walk around. That's, you know, it's just fucking crazy. Somebody has let go of something toxic on their side here. Why is the 3 of, big time, with the Wheel of Fortune crossing that? 3 of Pentacles, why is it here? There was like a swirl of, you notice I got discombobulated for a minute. There was like a swirl of energy that went by. And it has something to do with this 2 of Wands. So we're going to find that out when we get there. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? Something about the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. And we also have kind of a color match here a little bit too, so that makes sense. But that's sort of where it went. It kind of went around and it came down this way. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? We'll get there. I think I know what it is. I can feel it. It's they've changed their outlook on being open. One of the things they've changed is they're trying to be more inclusive, if that makes sense, something along those lines. That's the only way I can describe the feeling. I'm doing the best I can. That may not apply to everybody, but it's a basic theme, you know. They're trying to let more people in, trying to not just cast people away. And you're number one on their list because you were instrumental in this change, or the connection was. Either or, you're attached to it. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Yeah, they want to work on things. The crossing card from the bottom is the Page of Wands, my party girl. They don't want you to get away. It's a card of communication. They are spying a little bit, maybe, or curious about you, want to learn. I don't know. It's a card of curiosity. Oh, okay. Everything I just said about them wanting to be more inclusive and all of that just got backed up right there. This connection changed. They're not letting this get away. They can't put this down. I did pick up some obsession here. I got it off the devil. And with the Nine of Pentacles falling on the devil, that's a separate energy. That's something toxic, a way of thinking, a way of being. Part of that way of being that they've let go of is being a prick who casts people away and doesn't open up emotionally. This connection was a catalyst for that. It's the reason, it's the only reason this person changed. And the good news for you, for all of you watching this static energy here, is you get nothing but good karma from that. This is the card of the Pope. This is you. You were the guru. Gurus, people who change people's lives, get a lot of good karma. There's a lot of protection from the universe that comes from that. The universe, anybody who helps anybody, I'll tell you this. The most powerful energy that you can do if you're looking to increase your luck, shall we call it, is to help someone else out. At the end of my videos, I often say, if I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. It's true. The energy you get back, the universe appreciates us, human beings, helping it balance energy. Unbalanced energy is just unhappy. It could be as simple as somebody trying to find a street and they need directions, and you give them directions. You've helped the universe balance energy. You've made that person a little bit happier. They have a sense of relief. That's happy. The universe doesn't, it's just energy, and it just goes into a pool of energy. It doesn't specify the words. It doesn't have a Webster's dictionary with it. There are just certain things, balanced or unbalanced. Basic category. We live in pretty much a binary universe, on-off. You know, so it works. That's why a lot of scientists think we're just a computer simulation. The universe works much like a computer program, much like inside a computer. Actually, a whole fucking computer. There's a hard drive, there's memory, there's a processor. It's all there. It's on-off, a bunch of on-off switches. Balanced or unbalanced. If it's unbalanced, we need to balance it. So by helping somebody, you help the universe balance energy. It appreciates that because most human beings, most people don't help anybody but themselves. The collective energy right now is full of narcissists. Selfie generation, worried about, what they look like in a picture. Oh my God. They don't do shit for people. It's Kardashian shit, that kind of real narcissist shit. And if they do help somebody, it's for self-serving reasons, or something along those lines. They'll probably smack me in a supermarket too, but whatever. But you get a lot of good for that. So you're going to get a lot of good back for this. Even though you on your side were like, fuck them and fuck this and fuck that, it doesn't matter. You being a part of this connection, them spying on you and watching you and learning from you, help to balance the energy. That's all the universe cares about. You get a tick mark in the I helped column. And I've seen it before in other readings, especially in extendeds. You got a lot of good karma coming your way for this. So the universe really appreciates that. It's something you should do. Try to help one person a day. Even if it's answering somebody's comment out on Twitter or out on Facebook or whatever. If you can tell them something that helps them out, you get a little tick and a little ding, good job, kind of a thing. You know. Anyway, it is what it is. The Hindus believe that if you go to visit somebody, if you see somebody, you should bring a gift. And it's interesting, that gift can just be a good thought. And that brings you good karma. Even if they're a shit person, think something good about them. Part of my job here is to teach you how to manipulate energy to make your life better, and I'm just giving you these tips while I'm shuffling. Because the universe seems to want me to fucking shuffle. I'm like some kind of shuffling machine here. Why is the Two of Wands here? I asked fucking 20 minutes ago. Oh, God, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll give you the top card first. It's the Nine of Wands. Okay? Nine of Wands. The bottom card, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Well, there's two bottom cards. Well, three. The bottom card is the Two of Wands and Justice. Something's changed here. Resistance is down. The wall is down. Inner karma is balancing here. And underneath that is the Ten of Pentacles. That's what that energy swirl was that I saw. It's justice. It's balanced energy. If somebody goes, oh, I don't make any friends or have any good people in my life if I don't open up. I guess I better open up. This wall is gone. It's history. Ten Pentacles also tells me the thing they let go of was something that they either were behaving like for a long time. It's something that was in their life for a long, long time. Whatever it is, and it could have been a divorce. Okay, but it's very interesting that the Two of Wands is also there. We have a match. Okay, so the universe really wanted to get that message through. It's probably why it had me shuffle for 20 fucking minutes. All right, the Four of Swords. Why is it here? This person's healing from something. But the third eye is lit up. I'm drawn to that little lamb. They're aware. They are. Your person's lit. Okay, and I don't mean they're high, I mean they're lit. Big time. Every chakra going off. This connection, I know, opened their heart chakra, but it also is opening their sacral chakra, which is where your divine feminine lives. So they're getting more balanced in their. That's evident from wanting to open up more. They're getting more balanced between their masculine and feminine. They were all masculine before, and that was the problem. Why is the Four of Swords here? Bottom card is Judgment. This is a new person. This is rebirth. It's resurrection. And I actually more aptly, it's resurrection. This is Phoenix rising from the ashes. This person, something on their, they've suffered some kind of loss on their side. They're not good on their side. Things are not good. And again, I don't give a fuck what they show you in the 3D. I'm living my best life. Hashtag best life. It's a fucking lie. They are not. This is not a good person in the energy. I mean, as far as, they aren't a bad person. I mean, they're not doing good. Then nobody here is living their best life. At least not while this connection is still hanging over them. Not a chance in hell. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, Five of Wands. This person's gone through the ringer. Internally, externally, both. This person's gone through the ringer. Five of Wands, if they were in a relationship, it was fighting. The neighbors probably talk about how they row all the time. I guarantee it. You go talk to their neighbors. Oh, yeah, they row all the time. Every night we can hear them. That kind of thing. If it's within themselves as well, it's probably both. But if it's within themselves as well, it's an internal struggle with this person. But they're getting past it with Judgment crossing here. Judgment being the crossing. What's under Judgment? Look who's back. And you don't know about it. I'm telling you, you don't know the half of what's going on here. I've said that before, and you don't. I'm telling you, sorry for any banging that's coming through here. Give me 3 cards, universe. Let's switch decks again. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. Bottom of the deck, as I pick it up from my random shuffle, is Strength, by the way. Lion's got one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck in his mouth. Yeah, they're showing up as a page. There's a lot of fear here. There's fear around the strength card. You know, if you got to get the strength to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. This is, I don't want to say I'm impressed with your person yet, but this is not the same. This is something's happened here. Okay, I don't get compelled to do readings all that often. Every once in a while, maybe a couple a month. This is a compelled reading, big time, and I'll put that in the fucking title. It'll shut the people up that think I do too much for cancers around here, that feel the need to tell me that. They can fuck off, by the way. I don't do too much for cancers. That's not true. I should do more, to be honest. Give me 3 cards here. I'd be helping. The more energy I send you guys. But these are all signs readings anyway. This is happening for everybody. Every reading is an all signs reading, to be honest. This isn't astrology. It's just angles on the same soulmate cycle that you're all a part of. Doesn't matter. All right. 3 cards, universe. Go. Yep, there it is. We always pull from the bottom. It's the Ace of Swords. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And it's the Magician. Oh my God. And at the top of the deck, crossing the Ace of Pentacles, is 2 fucking cups. If I had a mic to drop, I don't, but there you go. Card mic drop. Yeah. Grandma pulled in the parking lot. This is 2 soulmates coming together. Long lost soulmates. Grandma, 15 miles an hour on the freeway. Ace of Pentacles is the slowest energy of the tarot. It takes a long fucking time. It's here. Why? They know they need to come right, too, by the way, in case you're wondering. That page is just going to be a little test message, all right, to see if you're still interested. Something's come crashing down on their side. I stand by that. If it, again, I'm not a Time Lord. I would say within the next 3 weeks, if it hasn't already happened. I'm going to say that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. But again, I'm not a Time Lord. But it's just what I feel like. This energy, I'm on top of it right now. It's here. It can't possibly be more than that. It has to have something to do. And I know November's energy because I'm about to pull it. And it's, yeah, you're going to like the November readings. Trust me. Yeah, they're going to be interesting. Ace of Swords. Anyway, these are red, center, left, right. So anyway, I told you about that. The Ace of Swords, again, it's communication. It's compelled communication, though. There's a lot of karma around this card. And I get that when I'm drawn to the infinity symbol on the big cat here. You know, I read the Magician card. A lot of people don't read it as a card of karma. It is. Magicians have a lot of karma around them. Alchemy and all of that. I'm also getting the alchemy here. I'm getting the lead into gold. I really am. This person's had some epiphanies. And that's obvious from the reading I just gave. Of course they've had some epiphanies. They realized that little swirl of energy that went by that got me all tongue-tied is somebody realizing that they need to open up. They're healing something toxic, and they've gotten rid of something toxic. This connection's the catalyst for it that changed their life. They see you as the shit, as soul-warming, something really good and long-term that they can have. They want to come towards it. They want to open up. And this just means it's a brave action for them. See, the Fool just goes for it. This right here tells me, with being the last card, it's an impulsive, brave. They're going to go for it, but they see it as brave. That's where I get they see it as a risk. Because the Fool wouldn't see it as a risk. The Knight of Wands sees it as a risk, but he does it anyway. It's like the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath. This here is a psychopath. They just go for it. They live by their own rules. They don't even think it's wrong. You know, just whatever. Mass murder. Okay. Whatever. The sociopath knows that what they're doing is wrong, but they do it anyway. Okay? The Fool just wants to go for it. The Knight of Wands, well, it's got some bravery attached. They know there's a risk here, but they're going to do it anyway. Okay? So, sociopath, psychopath. But regardless, these cards are surrounding communication, opening up. And they're going to tell you a lot of things you don't know. Hey, take it for what it's worth. It's a compelled reading, but even the message from the universe, you've been waiting to hear from this person, haven't you? You've been waiting for them to come right, haven't you? Well, it's crossed by the Two of Cups. Wait no more. Okay? It's coming soon. That's the best I can tell you. There's no time in the energy I'm pulling. And I'm giving you 3 weeks as a reference point because I'm making an assumption. I'm doing an educated guess because that's about how long away that Pisces full moon is. And that's a powerful moon. So sometime between now and then, I would imagine. We'll know more when I pull the November readings, which is in a day or two, of course. But the Ace of Swords, that's communication and an epiphany. And there's a lot of karma around this. And this person is, yeah, they're coming in. They're gonna alchemy, lead into gold. It's magic, right? Okay, that's your reading. That's what I got for you. I tried to explain everything as best I can. I even gave you a few energy tips for energy hacks for your own life. Okay, help people, help them out, even a little bit. The universe appreciates it because most people don't help balance energy. Human beings are a real pain in the ass to the universe. We got that free will, and we screw up, and we make things all out of balance. So if you're helping, then you're part of the solution, not part of the problem, and you get rewarded for that. Trust me, you do. I've pulled it in readings for you already. You got a lot of great things coming your way. Might as well help out some more. But in general, with this connection, you've already done what you need to do. I'm not saying help out more here. You've already gone above and beyond. You're reflecting. The connection is reflecting as you being the guru here, the Hierophant. So, good for you. It's nice. That's your reading. Hope it was helpful. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck, everybody. Stay tuned. We're going to be starting the November readings. We're going to open with a November overview, which is going to be epic. It's going to be something. This energy for November is fucking... It's different, though. It's not the same thing. In October, we had the 10-10 party, and everybody on the Divine Feminine side was bipolar and going crazy, and everything was... It's not like that. It's a much smoother energy. It's a heart-opening, heart-warming kind of energy. It's very weird. It's almost Santa Claus-y in a way. It's almost early, Christmas come early kind of energy. The readings are going to be interesting. Anyway, good luck, everyone.